Okay, mate.
Well, hello everybody. It's time with Gramps, and it's Wednesday night, and it's 9 p.m. here in the UK. And on this week's show, I've got Choppersrule1 all the way from Townsville in Australia. So, good morning for you, Mark. And how are you?
Morning, Keith. Yeah, not too bad, mate. I can't talk too loud because everybody's asleep. I'm the only one awake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so got to keep it quiet then. So I presume you don't want to be on long then. So we've got three watching at the moment, and nobody's in the chat. Are you? Pussy's watching it.
Oh no.
So,
Yeah, Ricky,
Matt,
me and Ricky are watching.
yeah. So Matt, can you tell us a bit about yourself as we get started?
Well, yeah. Well, I suppose I like building stuff, don't we, Ricky? Hey, we like building stuff, you and me, don't we? Hey, we do. Ricky's my scrutineer.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I better put it down. I like building stuff out of junk.
Yeah.
That's sort of what I do.
Yeah, I gather that from all the videos that you've put up. We've got Barry's views in, and he says, "Good evening, Barry. At least you're talking to me."
Hey, Barry.
So I don't know what's been going on. So nice pussy. Yeah, it is in the background. It definitely is. So how long have you been interested then, Mark, in building things from scratch?
Mate, pretty much ever since I could pick up a hammer and scare the crap out of me old man whacking things in his workshop, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, so he had a workshop, did he then? Your dad?
Well, yeah, he had a room under the house at their old place, and we used to do some work under there.
Yeah.
We set everything up, or he set most of it up. When I got old enough to do it, I set up motorcycle ramps and everything underneath there in his workshop, so I could work on my motorbike, and I should drag my car engines in there and rebuild those, and just virtually build what I wanted because I just couldn't afford to buy it.
Yeah. And so I see from your videos you've carried on that all the way through your life, because I mean you've been on YouTube for about 10 or 11 years, haven't you?
Yeah, 11 years this year. I've been on YouTube. 1st of October, 2007, I joined.
Yeah. And what made you decide on starting a YouTube channel back then in 2007?
I don't know really. I was on. My wife and kids were looking through the YouTube, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, that looks pretty cool. And
Yeah.
I thought, oh, I watched YouTube for many months, probably nearly a year. Just went on and just watched it, and I thought, yeah, I might do something. So, hey, Tony. So I thought I'll just start a YouTube channel. So I started the channel, and I didn't post anything for a while. I just commented on a few people's videos and never really got much response from them because I didn't have any content. And so I posted a couple of videos that I kind of pilfered from somebody else, and I started doing my own after that. So that's how I got into it.
Well, so what are your goals then for your YouTube channel?
But I don't know at this stage. I just like doing things that are interesting that people like to watch. As I said, I do a lot of build videos because that's sort of what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. If people like the video, that's cool. If not, I don't care. I'm Australian. That's my excuse.
Yeah. So really, you're doing it for yourself, for the fun of being a YouTuber, not to make money, not for anybody else's purpose. It's just that you enjoy doing YouTube videos.
Yeah, pretty much. When my mum was alive, hey, Lonesome. When my mum was alive,
Hello, yeah.
I used to do a lot of videos so she could watch them from the hospital when she was in there. The nurses were really good to her. They used to bring in a laptop or something and put it on a tray, and she could watch some of my YouTube videos. I did send a few private ones, like made them private so only she could watch them, which are obviously her personal ones. But yeah, no, it was good. I didn't really know anything about live chats or anything like that. I used to use, what do they call it, Skype a lot when she was in hospital, and when my dad got her a laptop for home, I used to talk to her on that. So yeah, no, I just started doing videos because that's what I like to do. Yeah, fun.
Yeah. So, because just lately, I mean, it's only been what about 2 or 3 months that you've been going on live streams. So how are you finding going on live streams on people's other channels on their live streams? Because I know you've been on Jeanette's panel quite a few times, and you've been on mine and Adam's, Bossman's. So how do you find going in on the chat? Because I mean, to me, when I first went in, it was a scary proposition, you know, because you don't know people and you're just joining a general chit chat in whoever's doing the live stream.
Actually, the first time it scared the crap out of me because I didn't know anybody. But yeah, no, it seemed to be all right. People just, you know, they all know my channel. So I suppose that's what made it a little bit easier when you go in and talk to them. But my first live stream was fucking near a disaster. I had to I rang my daughter up upstairs to ask her, because I was under the house. I rang her up and asked her, "Is this thing live?" Nobody's on.
Oh yeah, that's what we all find, you know, because I mean, when you first start, you think to yourself, "Oh, you're not going to get anybody interested."
No.
Hello, Chaotic World. Nice to see you in. I'm just having a look who's in the chat. Mars, Mintless, Sylvester, Silvestro Collector, Tony, Barry's Views.
Yeah,
Tony, yeah. So welcome all. And as you can see, we've got Mark in tonight. He's the second one from, I'm in the house too, Keith. Dennis, DGM Films, McCallum, he's in the house. Welcome. Another one, because I have interviewed his close friend, Ozzy Mark, because he's from Townsville as well. And you don't live very far apart, do you, Mark?
No, mate, about 10 minutes that way.
Yeah. So, you know, so did you know when he started his YouTube channel then? Or did you just come across him?
Actually, I didn't know Mark at all. I lived in Townsville. I've lived in Townsville most of all my life.
Yeah.
And I just happened to be, actually, I just happened to be either surfing the channels, or he dropped in on my channel and said hello. And then I went and looked up his videos, and I thought, oh crap, he's in Townsville. And I was living in Tasmania, so I'm thinking, bugger, you know. So I emailed him. I sent him a message, and he come onto my channel, and I only had about 23 subscribers at the time. And he gave me a bit of a shout out, and I used to do a lot of shout outs when I was down in Tassie.
Yeah.
So, I don't do too many shout outs now, but I do them if there's a somebody sends me stickers or
because I've watched quite a few of your videos, not today but yesterday, you know, and I saw that you did quite a lot of shout outs when you first started. Chaotic World, I'll get in touch with you as soon as I've finished this live stream. I'll ring you on Hangout straight away. Well, I look forward. He's got a present for me. I wonder what that is. Oh, I'm very, you know, I've won 3 giveaways, but I've never had any presents.
Apparently, I'm still waiting for my present from Jeanette. That could be interesting, she says.
What you won then, Matt?
Oh, nothing, mate. I sent her a parcel.
Yeah.
From Australia. I sent some stickers, and I sent a koala bear and a little purse and a few other bits and pieces from Australia. Oh. And she said she was going to send me something back, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, I'll have to find out. Oh, that'll be interesting. See what she's going to send you. You know, I can't remember.
I'm intrigued.
I can't remember seeing that. Did she put it on any of her videos or any of pictures? You know, I got a gift from Matt. Oh, I'll find out.
She actually got it on a live stream when I was on there once. I was actually on the live stream when she got the parcel, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I must have missed that. I must have been asleep at the time then. So can you tell us a bit more about yourself then, Matt? You know, growing up, what schools you attended, you know, what you was like at school, whether you was
feral.
That's interesting. And whether you've got any brothers and sisters, and what family you've got now then.
I went to Aikenville Primary School, which is about 2 minutes that way, maybe 5. And then I spent 7 years at that place, got into trouble a lot. So I got a few scars from that place. I got hit in the head a few times with some rocks when we were playing playing out the back. And then I went to Kerwin High, which is about 10 minutes that way. Yeah. And I only went to grade 10.
Yeah.
My guidance officer recommended I didn't come back after grade 10. I got into trouble a lot at school too. So it's all good. But I got one sister. I got a grumpy old man. He lives in Harvey Bay, which is about a day and a half's drive that way.
Yeah.
And you can drive for from the top of Australia at Cape York to the Gold Coast, which is on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. That'd take you between 4 and 5 days to drive that far.
Yeah. So
you can.
Have you done much travelling in Australia then?
Yeah, I used to drive trucks up and down the coast.
Yeah.
I used to do a fair bit of that. I've been to Darwin. That took us 27 hours one way continuous driving to get to Darwin. That was with 2 drivers. It took us 3 days to come home because we had water in the diesel, so we had to keep stopping to drain the water out of the filters.
And I presume you're not driving nowadays then, because of your bad back, is it?
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Yeah, I don't do any long distance driving much anymore.
Yeah.
Like me road trips. I like me road trips.
Yeah, and especially now you've got the camper van.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a few more plans for that.
Yeah. So can you tell us what your plans are then for it?
Yeah, I've got a Primus top that screws onto a gas bottle. It's about, I don't know, dinner plate size.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a mini kitchen for it. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a fold out kitchen, like I can slide it out, or it's going to be one that's actually internal. I'll have to work that out yet.
Yeah.
But I've got a pantry planned, a storage cupboards, a sound system. I want to put a sound system in it. I've got LED, battery powered LED lights on a remote control, so you can control them from the door or wherever you are. So yeah, there's a fair bit there, and I want to build a bigger one later on, so that could be interesting.
Yeah. So at the moment, you've only taken your son in the camper, haven't you? I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, because you went on that round trip somewhere. I can't remember where. You know, my memory's not so good nowadays. But
yeah, that was Harvey Bay.
Yeah, and great round trip. You know, I mean, I watched the videos and everything like that. So,
I wish I could have done more videos, but it was raining most of the time I was down there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw the weather. Yeah, you know. So, I mean, you do get rain in that part of Australia. It's not always sunny there, is it?
No, it's pretty much 360 days of sunshine in this place.
Yeah, is it? So, what's the average temperature at this time of year in Townsville then?
Between 20 to 27 degrees.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to nail it down. Sometimes you get a day when it's 20 degrees. Hey, Jeanette. Or
hello,
days you
Jeanette.
get, I mean, at the moment it's 16 degrees. So, I mean, that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So it's Celsius.
Yeah. So it's still in the 60s, first thing in the morning then?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. When I was in Harvey Bay, it got down to -3 in the camper. But because of the size of the camper and both of us in there, we had the fan going on low just to keep the air circulating, because it is insulated pretty well.
Yeah.
It does get hot in there. So I might even look at putting an air conditioning system in it yet.
Yeah, well, that'll be good. Oh, I'll have to watch that as well when you do it, you know, because I mean, I follow a channel that he's just got a new van and he's converting it to a motorhome. Rick Van Man, they call him. He's a UK lad. Brilliant, you know. I mean, he's had, I think it was a Sprinter, and he converted that one, and he's had that for about 4 or 5 years, and he's just bought a new van. And he's redoing that out. Hello, Baz. He's doing that out. You know, I think he's up to about day 9, 10 on it. Brilliant channel. He's also into astronomy. He went out and bought one of these big telescopes that you can control with the computer and set it all.
Yeah.
Gets brilliant photographs. So I really recommend this channel to any, you know, to all my supporters. I followed him for about 4 or 5 years. He's got a lot of subscribers.
Nice.
So he's. I'll have to find it if I can, and I'll put it in my next live stream or the next one I do, and then you can go over. But it's Rick Van Man, they call this channel.
Hey, settle down, you two.
Yeah.
The cats are having a domestic.
Yeah. That's it with animals. They always have domestics, don't they?
I got $5 on cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my daughter, she's got 11 cats, 2 dogs.
Wow.
And the cats, she feeds them about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, every afternoon. And a pair of blackbirds that come down and feed with the cats. You know, the cats don't attack them. The blackbirds come down and eat the cat food when the cats are there. And one of the blackbirds actually came into the house, and there was a cat laid there in the front door and didn't even make an attempt. Hello, Bella.
Look at these two, will you? Look at these two.
Yeah.
They're having a standoff, having a Mexican standoff, I think, these two. They're going to go for it. Look, there he goes. Oh, that had to hurt. Yeah, they're still going for it. Hey, you two.
You've got a bit of action there. That's what we want. An event on this. Cool. Yeah, that was brilliant. Hello, Michael.
Ricky's coming into the act now. Ricky's having a look.
Yeah.
It'll be a three-way cat fight now.
Now, that's something. Random Life. Hello, Gail, again. Nice to have you here in the chat as well. So, here's a question: because you was a long-distance lorry driver in Australia, have you ever been pulled over by a cop?
Yeah, I nearly run over one out in the Northern Territory because I was driving road trains, and the idiot decided he was going to jump out in front of a road train and try and stop me. Well, they take 5 kilometres to stop from the speed limit to a dead stop is 5 k's.
Yeah.
And this idiot jumped out in front of me, expected me to stop on a 5-cent piece, but it didn't work. And then when he did finally catch up with me, I got out of the truck and abused the crap out of him for jumping out in front of me.
Whoa, I bet that was an interesting. And they still
the cat just did a swan dive on the table.
Now, see, this is what happens when you interview a fellow YouTube creator that has got animals in the same room. He can't concentrate on what I'm asking him. So it is another one then. I've just thought about this question, because I've got tons written down. I've never asked this one. So have you ever lied to your employer about being sick?
Yep. Plain and simple. Yep.
So explain the situation then.
I told my boss at Christmas time I couldn't work Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And because my parents were coming to see me and I haven't seen them in a while. And they went, everybody knew for about a month that I couldn't work Christmas Day. So, yeah, no worries. I went to work Christmas Eve. I looked at the roster. They got me on the start at a 4 a.m. start at the service station. And I said to the guys, I crossed my name out. I said, nope, can't work. I told you that. So they rang me up about 4:30 in the morning. You coming to work? Oh, man, I'm sick. I can't come in. I'd already had a couple of beers by then anyway, so I really wasn't going to go in.
So that leads me into the next. What type of drinker are you? What do you prefer, spirits or beer? With being an Australian.
Being Australian, well, that's a Tasmanian beer.
Yeah. And
no, I'm not drinking it. It's one from a while back.
I think it's a bit too early. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 25 past 6 here. We have Forex, we have Foster's, we have VB, Victoria Bitter, Brisbane Bitter. We call it Brisbane River because it tastes like crap, but anyway.
Yeah.
But they're Great Northern, that sort of stuff. But I'm not a real great big drinker at all. I don't drink much at all. Plenty of soft drink.
Yeah.
Don't have any soft drinks. Always got me stubby cooler though. This is from our local radio station.
Oh, that's good then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to answer, not cool. I normally live stream every Wednesday evening about 9 p.m. With interviews, but this week I am hoping to be streaming tomorrow night with Ben's family vlogs. If I hear from him, I am definitely streaming on Friday night because I've got Angel Dominique at 9 p.m. UK time. And if you'd like to be interviewed anytime, I love interviewing people and introducing people to new channels. That's why
it's good fun.
you get to know people, you get to know the channels that you follow. And with Mark's channel is all about making things from scrap, and you've made a lot of things that I've noticed on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I mean, that electric cart, I think, going back 11 years, nearly 11 years. I think it was about the 4th or 5th video that you did.
Oh, the electric trike.
Trike, yeah, that's it. Yeah. See, I usually write things down, Matt, but I haven't written anything down for this live stream. Hello, Joanne. He's new, so if you don't support Joanne Corso, or however you pronounce his name, go over and support him. Great channel. So I recommend him to my viewers. Bella's, Barry's Views, Random Life.
Hey, Bella.
All of the people in this chat. If you don't support everybody, go over and show them some support, because they're all great channels. I support every one of them. And
people might think I'm crazy. I mean, it's 16 degrees in Australia. I'm still wearing a singlet. I don't have the fan going this time, but I got this. I'm still sitting here in a singlet and shorts. So that's just me.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what the temperatures are here. It's 20 degrees here in Cleethorpes at the moment.
All right, and then I'll tell you what it is here.
And it's just getting dark here now. And I'd love to take this off, but I mean, I dare.
I don't want to scare people.
No, it would do.
Okay, at the moment it's 16 degrees and it's 87% humidity. Yeah. And the wind is 11 kilometres an hour.
Wow. Yeah, get out in that wind, I think. Yeah. Just a word to the wise. I have moments where I'm not family friendly. Laughs. Oh, that's all right, Chaotic World. You can do whatever you like in my live stream in the chat. I don't mind. Mind you, me blue wrenches might ban you, but I don't think they will do. So here's another one. Because we've just got the weather. Hello, Daryl from the Philippines. Brilliant. Nice to see you in it. And Roger, Canadian Drone Network. Nice to have you in.
Yep. Hello.
So, because you've just mentioned the weather, have you ever danced in the rain, or performed, or done anything in the rain that is out of the usual?
Well, I've done a few things in the rain I'm not going to tell you about because I might get arrested, but
Yes, because I think the daftest thing I've done in the rain is it really, it was chucking it down. It was hot. This is going back years when I was a lot younger. And I did have it because I was going swimming. I thought, oh, this is cool. So I took all my clothes off and just kept my swimming trunks on, Wasn't a pretty sight. Luckily, there was no video cameras around or phone cameras in those days, so I got away with it.
Yeah, well, that's my problem. I did all the stupid stuff and YouTube wasn't around.
Yeah. Well, that's it, and I'm pleased it wasn't around, because if it had been around, the things I got up to when I was a lot younger, because you do, don't you, when you're in your teens, and you do things, and I'm pleased that none of them were captured on video. The only
problem with me is the only problem with me is all my good builds and all my best builds were done before YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, Random Life. Yeah, I knew she would put it. She'd pick up on that. I'm singing in the rain in my underpants. That's Keith.
I'm going commando.
Yeah, see, Mark's the same. Oh, good evening, Brad of BTDs. How are you, my friend?
The sun's coming up.
Is it? Oh, so what time? What time do the family usually get up then? Because I know it's quite early where you are.
My wife should be up pretty soon. It's 6:30, so she'll be getting up to get the kids ready for school, and she's got to go to work today, so she'll be up in a little while. Yeah.
So you're most of the family go to school then and work there. Because how old are your children, Matt? Because
Anthony's my youngest. He's 14, and then I've got Victoria or Vicky. She's 16, and then I've got Chris. She's 19. So I've got three. So I've got one of each in a spare.
Yeah,
that's all good.
And what's the wife do for a living then, if you don't mind me asking?
She does home cleaning. Yeah, she cleans people's houses.
Yeah,
go
on, carry on.
So I really wish I'd had the cameras and all that set up when I built my Class 1 unlimited buggy I would love to have had videos of that build. I don't even have a lot of photos of the build.
Yeah.
And I don't have any video of it. I would love to rebuild build another one exactly the same. That would be cool.
Yeah, yeah. So what's the next project then besides the camper van?
At the moment, I'm trying to get some parts together for a pontoon boat, and I want to build that electric fishing pier cart. I want to build my electric cart for fishing. So that's sort of what I'm in at the moment.
Yeah. So on any of your builds that you've done, have you had many comments from people, you know, that have seen what you've done?
Yeah, I answer all the comments. I'll just check the last video. Bear with me. I'll just go and check that.
Hello, Ruby Slippers.
So I can't see the chat at the moment, guys, so just bear with me.
Hello, Paul, Michael, David Bain. Nice to have you in. Yeah, got some good ones now. We've got 19 watching. Just had 20, but we lost one.
Okay, on my electric fishing pier cart, I've got 61 views.
Yeah.
And if I click on it, it should tell me how many. 19 likes and 47 comments.
Oh, that's good.
So that's pretty good.
Because I mean, you've only got about what 800 and something subscribers, haven't you, Matt? You haven't hit the 1K mark yet, have you?
No, mate. I've got 777 now.
777. Oh, that's good. Please, so if you don't support Choppersrule1, go over and support him. Good to be here. Yeah, Paul. I think Paul's taking a break from YouTube at the moment, live streaming. So he said all of August. And Random's doing great. Yeah, she did a short live stream earlier on about motivation, but she only had a couple of us on, so she turned it off, which was a shame because I think that was a brilliant subject to talk about. So I'm hoping that our Gail's going to do it again later on in the week, or perhaps next week. I do not know. So anyway, back to this interview, because I've got no questions. I've just got to look through my questions. So what's the weirdest prank that you've ever done on somebody? If you played a prank on somebody, because knowing us fellas,
I've played a few of those.
Yeah.
When I was in grade 10, the last day of grade 10, my deputy principal used to drive a pink Mini, like a 1970s Mini. So there was about 10 of us all got together. We disassembled his Mini. We took it into his office. We put it in his office on top of his desk, reassembled the Mini, and then did a runner. It took them a week to figure out how to get the Mini out of the building, and they had to cut part of the wall out so they could get it out, let alone get it off the desk.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've done, the old poop bag, lit it up in the front porch, and then run off and see what happens. Blew off a few letterboxes. I got a mate of mine that's in a wheelchair. His name's Garth. He's the one that gave me that electric wheelchair for my fishing cart. And I sneak up behind him and I go on his valve stem. I don't let the air out, but I just do that. So he'll belt me one day. He'll get me one day.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. It's nice having friends like that, though, Mark.
Yeah, that's what he reckons. With friends like me, you don't need enemies.
Yeah. So here's one for you then, Mark. What's the best compliment that you have ever received?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Shit, I don't even think I got one.
Yeah, because I mean, I get a lot off of somebody who's in the chat. She goes on about this, my wallpaper, and now she's gone about me underwear, because I mentioned that situation. I mean, I get tons of lovely comments off our girl. Hello, Paul, 007 Vauxhall. If you don't support 007 Vauxhall, go over and support Paul. Great guy from Wales. He does hot and spicy every Saturday night, which is looks yummy, and always has a couple of pints as well, and just chit chats. Brilliant channel, and he shows you. He's from Wales, so I don't know whether Gail's ever supported him, but he's a fellow Welsh person.
A Welshman.
Yes, a Welshman. Yeah. I've been trying to get him on here, but he never comes on. He'll come in the chat, but I want to interview him. And we've got Nestor Buggin. Hello, Nestor. Nice to have you in my room on this interview with Mark from Townsville in Australia.
So I'm just clicking on the channel so I can look at them later after the interview is done.
Yeah. That wallpaper is famous, Keith. Yeah, it is, thanks to Gail, And I went on somebody's stream the other day and I noticed they had similar wallpaper in their bedroom, but I can't remember which one it was. So, but it looked very similar. So I don't know. But what was I going to ask you? See, my mind's going today. So, what's your greatest strength and weakness?
Ooh, I'm Australian.
Yeah, which must be a strength. That's not a weakness.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, mate, I don't know. I tend to, for a weakness, I tend to speak my mind. I tend to tell you how it is. If if they don't like it, well, stiff cheddar.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming in, Roger. Sorry,
that's pretty much been me. That's pretty much been me all my whole life.
Yeah.
I get into trouble for doing that. I tend to open my mouth and engage that before I engage the brain, but you get that, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we all do that at times. I mean, especially me, because I love talking to people. I really should listen more, so I'm trying to learn that, but it takes a lifetime, Matt, really does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it certainly does that.
Yeah. So, do you ever watch those reality programs? Like, because I watch, like, Get Me Out of Here, the jungle in Australia, and I just thought I'd ask this question: if somebody offered you 40,000 Australian dollars, I think it's dollars in it over there in Australia.
Yeah, dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you be willing to eat a bowl of crickets?
What, today for breakfast, or just any general time we can have something to eat?
Any general time, for $40,000, would you?
Mate, I did that for free. I did that for free at a survival camp.
Did you? Oh, so tell us more about the survival camp then.
Yeah, I used to be in Scouts.
Yeah.
And we used to go on camps and things like that. And they had a survival camp challenge where you're only allowed to go with what you carried.
Yeah.
Which works out great for me and a friend of mine, Vernon, because the area they took us to, that's our stomping grounds. Him and I used to go hunting up there a fair bit and fishing and all that sort of stuff. So I used to have a pair of overalls with pockets all over it, all over the sides and the front and everything. And I could carry a full swag in my overalls. And they shoved us into this area, and within about a day, we had a full camp set up we had camp beds and tents and all sort of stuff we made out of the bush. And then food was not a problem. Everybody else is sort of rummaging around trying to find stuff. And we're having roast pork for tea that night, and we finished up having everybody that was not supposed to be together all coming over to our camp, because that was their first mistake. They put us in an area that we knew. So that was a lot of fun.
Wow, great. That's it. Very interesting then. If you could wake up tomorrow in the body of someone else, who would you pick and why?
Ooh, that's it. Male or female?
Whatever body you choose, Mark.
Well, mate, she's got to be that good. I don't know.
I mean, would you prefer, to be wake up tomorrow in the body of a female? Yeah, it depends on.
No, probably not.
No.
I'd be standing in front of the bathroom mirror.
That's a good answer, that one. Oh,
that's an Australian answer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use that one again on somebody when I interview, because I've got that many questions, but I'm trying to do ones that I haven't asked people.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah,
go on, Matt. Sorry.
I really don't know on that one. I really don't know on that one. There's a few people, movie people and stuff that I like, but I really don't know on that one. It's a bit hard to answer.
So, who are the movie people that you like then?
Okay. Well, I like the Harry Potter movies, and I like the Fantastic Beasts movies. But, you know, I'm also like the Fast and the Furious movies. I like all of those sort of car action stuff. So actually waking up in Vin Diesel's body would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've talked to him live on Instagram once. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Hello, Doggo.
Barry said, I would like to wake up in Kylie. Oh, with Kylie or as Kylie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What a body, though, Barry. What a body. Yeah. I'm not bad, DFL, thanks. Yeah, I think he should rephrase that question.
It's taken me 47 years of neglect to get a body this good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. Whose body would I like to wake up with, if I had my choice? As it is this moment, and I might lose a lot of people in the chat now by saying this, but I think Donald Trump, and then I could change things.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, I'd try and change things for the better. A lot more peace in the world. And to start with, I'd get rid of all the forces and say, that's it, no more wars, and try and live together. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, going from that, would you be willing to lie in court for a close friend if it meant saving your friend from jail?
Depends on what he's done.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It depends on what he's done. Yes and no. As I said, if it's something serious, then hell no, you can go and burn in hell. But if it's something trivial or something that hasn't hurt anybody, well, yeah, probably. That wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Because that's it, isn't it? It's who it is and what they've done. I fully agree on that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Hello, WrestleMania, and hello, Release the Lens, Alex. Nice to have you in.
There's the boss lady. Hello.
Yeah. Hello there, Mrs. Choppersrule1.
He says hello. I haven't given cookies breakfast. Oh, yes, I did.
And we've got David Singleton in. Hello, David. I've got some new ones in here. You know, and WrestleMania says, I was invited to be on the Lazy Borgias panel in about 3 hours. I am feeling a little under the weather, but I'm still going to try to attend. I had a lot of fun last time. Well, let's hope it's a good one again then, WrestleMania. Yeah, because I've watched their live streams. And what's Bass said? Just subscribe to you, Chopper.
Just subscribed.
Yeah, that's thank you very much, Baz. Okay, sent you an image. Thanks.
Thanks, Baz.
I'm just going to have a look.
I'll check out your channel after the.
That's smart. I'm going to have to use that Chaotic World, definitely. Oh, he's just sent me a brilliant logo. Sent you an
I like my logo.
Oh, he sent me another one. What is that? The banner? Oh, cheers, Chaotic World. Wow, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to use both of those. Definitely.
I've got to hide the addresses, but I think I've hidden the addresses. But I have some mail I've got to open.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll use the back because there's nothing on the backs, but I've got a few letters here.
Are they from supporters?
I have to open.
Are they from supporters?
Yes. Yep. This one's from David Murphy. He is Udizzy 1969. This one here is from Stacy, Twisted R Racing. Yeah. That one there. And this one is Mr. Mark 1. I'm not quite sure his name, but yeah. So they're all subscribers.
And what type of channels are they then?
Mate, Mr. Mark 1 does pretty much same as he just does a lot of videos, different things. Twisted R Racing is a truck driver, so he does a lot. He's into lawnmower racing and all sorts of things like that. And David, he's like me. He builds stuff out of junk, and he gives a lot of stuff away to the community. He builds a lot of things and gives them away. And I don't think I'll be giving too much away this year. It's been a bit of a bad year for me. But I mean, I gave a car away last year and some push bikes and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah, cool. What eye on that? Trying to win those and giving them away like that. So what's your next giveaway on your channel then?
I don't know. I'd like to do something for the 1,000 subscriber. That would be cool. I'd do a giveaway for 1,000, but I've got to work that out yet. I'm trying to get some Choppersrule1 t-shirts and hats made.
Yeah.
Once I can get some cash, up, I might do that.
Oh,
I might.
I won't mind the cat. So when you get them done, I'll buy one.
No, that's cool. Because I can't find it. My stickers, the actual sticker that Chris has got, Pixie's got. They cost me $80 for 40 of them, and I only get 2 to a page because they're big stickers.
Yeah.
But they're printed on 3M paper. They're printed on the good stuff. It's not the cheap paper. But I don't think I'll be getting any more done from that place. It just cost me too much money. So
what have channels got to do to get your sticker?
They've got to be a subscriber and at least comment on my channel.
Yeah.
And they have to send me something in return. That's the key. They have to. I don't care what it is, even if it's a postcard or a sticker or something from their town. I don't care. I just would like something in return, so at least I know they got something.
Yeah. And have you got your PO box or your address on your about page then?
No, I don't. They have to PM me for my address. I don't put it up online.
Yeah. So if I've got anything to send you, then I've got to email you, and I'll okay. Then I'll find I'll find something for you. I haven't got any stickers, so I might look into Vistaprint and see how much that would cost. Because I don't think
Chaotic World just did the same thing. Vistaprint is great for stickers.
Yeah, because I don't think that anybody would buy my t-shirts. Mind you, with what Chaotic World's just sent me, that logo, they might do that. I might go see them. A hat with the eagle.
We're just going walkies. I'm trying to find my stickers, so we'll go walkies.
Yeah.
You know where my stickers are? In here. This is the only good thing about having my tablet. We can go walkies.
Yeah. So here's another question for you then.
Yeah.
What questions do you hate to answer?
I don't think I really have one. I'll answer anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Hello, Cookster.
Oh, that's so. Here's another one for you then. If you could be any age for a week, what age would you
hang on one sec, Keith.
Yeah.
Sorry?
The red box then, just behind the red box.
What red? Oh, this one.
So how's Dennis of DJM Films and Alex and Richard? I hope you're all enjoying this this interview with Mark. Okay then, Bella, thanks a lot for joining in. Hope you are feeling better, a little bit better. I know you've been suffering with your I forget what it is, but I've got a friend who suffers with that as well, so I know what it's like. I've never had it.
All right, sorry, Keith.
That's all right, Mark. Sorry, yeah.
I was just trying to find my stickers, so.
Yeah.
I had to ask my wife where it was.
Yeah. Have you found them then?
Yep. This was the first lot.
Oh, they're good. Wow, they're good.
Hold it. Nah, that's not real. That was the first lot.
Yeah.
Ow! Jesus, cat. Here, get up there.
I felt that myself.
That hurt.
Something like that.
Oh, that hurt, didn't you? You terror. If I can get it open, here we go.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the second lot. You can see the color difference.
Right. Yeah.
So if I go back a bit, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see that's the first lot.
Yeah.
That's the second lot.
Cool.
That's 3M paper.
Yeah.
This one's just a cheap paper.
But yeah, and you can tell the difference.
Yeah, big time. So
well, I'll have a look at their site then, Chaotic World. Send a cat to me, Paul says.
Crab bait.
Mr. Baz and Mr. Baz, Bella's husband's going to bed as well at the same time. I never go to bed with my missus. She always goes to bed about 8:30, 8:45, you know. So that's why I can do these live streams afterwards. How about
I got kicked out of the bedroom.
How about having underpants like Ellen DeGeneres? Why? What type of underwear did she have on then? I've missed that one. But I was thinking about getting some. I was thinking about getting some underwear with Eagle VP on, or even with crimson on. You know, because that's what I want. I've got to design crimson, a logo of crimson, to put on knickers facing inwards, not outwards. Just for the young ladies.
Chaotic World's getting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chaotic World's going to design me a new sticker setup. Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Chaotic World. Keith, you should do some Eagle V underpants as merch, and have on the back the eagle as well. Nice one, Barry. Nice one. Chaotic World, do you think you could do me a logo like that for that? You know, underpants as merch and have on the back the eagle has landed. Now, because Bella's gone, I can say the eagle ain't landed, but Bella's boot landed at the Birmingham meetup. So let's get back to how do you rate yourself as a computer wizard?
Out of what? 1 to 10 or 0 to 10?
Yeah. What 1 to 10?
I know how to turn the computer on.
So you've only got basic knowledge of computers then?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just basic stuff, mate. I don't know squat about them. My kids get on there and they'll be typing away and doing things, and I'll look at it and go, "How do you do that?" "I'll show you later." "Yeah, all right." Never do.
Yeah. Hello, J&C's fishing channel.
Fishing.
Yeah,
I like fishing.
Yeah, I've just supported your JC Fishing channel because I've just taken a quick look at your channel. I will have a look at the videos yet because I support quite a few fishing channels as well. So
I showed you my monster fishing rod the other night, didn't I?
Yeah. Maybe J&C's Fishing channel. Look at that. Now, would you think that was a fishing rod, J&C?
Yep, look at that. Check it out, mate. Look at this. There you go. One fishing rod. And we put the reel goes on here. If I can figure out how to do it in the dark. There we go. So yeah, the reel goes on there. And like that. Tighten that down. Just like that. And there's your fishing reel. That's your fishing rod. So how pretty cool is that?
Cool. So did you make that then? Or did you?
Oh, no. I bought that off eBay for, I think it was about $15 or $16 Australian. But they are cheaper overseas.
Yeah. What world's smallest? I want one, he says, Jason. So where did you get it from then, Matt?
I got this one off eBay, but apparently you can buy them through Amazon.
Yeah.
For those guys that are overseas, and they're about $8.
Oh. So there you are, J&C's Fishing channel. Smallest.
They're called a pen rod, P-E-N-N, pen rod.
Oh.
Because they look like a pen.
Yeah. So what weight will they take then?
I don't really know. I haven't actually tested it yet. I've never fished with it, but there's been guys that have caught 4 and 5 kilo fish on it, so they take a fair goods, I suppose. But yeah, I haven't tested it yet. I've not I want to, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that it's a good toy, but I want to test it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do a freshwater fishing challenge or something. I've got a little creek not far from me, and it has fish about that big in it. So maybe I'll go and do a bit of fishing down there.
Oh, that'll be cool. And do you want to tell J&C's Fishing channel about what you are building now?
At the moment, I'm building an electric fishing cart for going out on the piers with. Everything will be forwards, backwards, left, and right will all be on a joystick. So, and it won't have any steering gear. There'll be no steering wheel or steering linkages or anything. The front wheel will be like it'll be free flowing. Like caster wheels is what it'll be on the front. I'm going to make them out of 12-inch push bike wheels. So I've got to weld it all together yet. I'll be cutting it up sometime this week, so I'll be videoing that too.
But we've got BK on all the way from Belgium as well. So
nice.
Yeah. So hello, BK. Thank you for joining in the chat. I've still got 17 watches and 13 likes. Really appreciate that. You know, I support BK's channel, so hope that those in the chat who, if they haven't come across their channel, go and support them. And JC's fishing channel. Appreciate.
Yeah, JC, jump on my channel, mate, and have a look at the first video of it.
Yeah.
I'm even looking at building a pontoon boat.
Yeah. So do you want to put something in the chat again, Mark, so they can check your channel out? Yeah. And the Good Sell Life. Go on and support those if you don't support those, because they're a great channel as well. Always looking to support and shout out the channels that come into the chat and help each other to grow and become friends on here. And that's
all right, that's the link to my fishing cart, my electric fishing cart I'm making. So that's the link to that one.
Yeah. So how often do you go fishing then, if you don't mind me asking, Matt?
Mate, whenever I can. Sometimes the tides aren't right. Sometimes they are. I usually like to go at least once or twice a month, maybe. Yeah. The cats are at it again.
Yeah.
I know a couple of times there, my son and I, when he was on school holidays, we went nearly every night, every day.
Yeah.
So, and that other link is the one to the wooden boat, which I think I'm going to change to a pontoon boat.
Oh yeah.
I can get 44-gallon drums for $10 each, so I might change it to the pontoon boat. And my rescue puppies are in that one.
Yeah.
In that boat video, my 2 puppies are in there.
Yeah.
Well, they're dogs, but I call them puppies. Support me because I keep falling down. I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I get drunk, I fall down, no problem. Cookie's going psycho.
Yeah, is it? I'm just putting a link in, Matt, to that channel I mentioned earlier on, Rick Van Man.
Awesome.
Who's building his camper. So if anyone wants to support Rick Van Man, great channel. He's into. He's got a big telescope and he takes photographs and does videos of the night skies. He's also building a camper van, a Sprinter, I think it is. He's just changed it and he's just doing it all out. So he's got some very interesting videos up. Big channel. You know, so if you go over and support him, just mention that you came over from Eagles, because it just gives me a little bit of promotion as well.
Yep. I've just gone on there. I've got to go back to the chat so I can find you.
Yeah.
There we are. So I just went and saved his channel, and I'll go and have a look at it, plus a few of the other ones that are on here. I'll go and check you guys out. I can't promise I'll subscribe, but I will check out your channels, leave a comment. Yeah. I mean, I subscribe to a lot of channels. I'm not into gaming. I'm not into cooking, you know, all that sort of thing. But if there's something of interest on there, I will comment on it.
Yeah.
I had a guy comment on one of my last video, I think, and I went and checked his channel out, and he built an electric model train that you can ride behind.
Yeah.
Now, I built one of those probably, 10 years ago. I have the video to post. I actually think I found the video for that. So I commented on his channel that I did it. So I will have to post that video. That should be cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I look forward to doing that.
Oh, that's cool, JC, man.
Yeah. Editing slowly, but it's improving. Yeah. Well, we've all got to start somewhere, J&Cs, you know, and we all build our channels slowly. It's all about networking, isn't it, Matt? About going into live streams, interacting, having a look at people's videos. As you grow, though, you cannot literally watch every video of every channel, because as I mean, I'm a channel that's got over 2,000 supporters, and I support about 1,500 myself. And you know, you just can't get round. And because nowadays a lot of people are live streaming, you tend to go into more live streaming, so you have less time to go and look at people's videos or films that they put up. So what I tend to do now, those people that comment on my video, I will go or on my live stream, I will go and check out what they've put on, because it's an impossibility to I mean, I got up this morning and there must have been about 140 videos and live streams that people had put up in the last 8 hours I'd been asleep, of channels that I support, and you just can't get round it, you know. And if only people who support you would realize the bigger you grow, the less time you have at looking at other people's contents.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like commenting. When you get a lot of comments on your videos, it's very hard to reply to them all, because I mean, sometimes I might have 80 comments on a video that I put up, and getting round to it does, you know. I mean, YouTube takes over your life then, and really YouTube should be a hobby or fun to do, because you know, if you're into filming and into editing and you're interested in your subject, that's what it's all about. To my mind, making money on YouTube is a side issue, especially nowadays, because I mean, the people who have made it really big have got in at the start of YouTube, and they've built their subscriber base up, because it's not a numbers game, it's about the content. If people are interested in your content and you improve your content, filming wise, lighting, sound and everything like that, your channel will grow. Because I've had this conversation quite a few times. I can relate to that. It gets difficult to keep up with the comments and watching your subs videos. Yeah, it does, Paul. You know, I mean, I'm finding it harder and harder every day, because on average I support between 10 and 15 new channels a day, and especially with doing the drone review show that I do on a Monday normally, I go through, I can sit 20 hours on a computer looking at drone footage before I decide on, oh, that's a good channel, because I don't just look at one video, I might look at 15 or 16 videos, and if I enjoy what they're doing and the way they edit their video drone footage, I support them, and then I shout them out on my drone review show. So that's my way of helping. You know, it's like doing these interviews. It's my way of actually showcasing another fellow creator's channel, and for people to get to know you and myself as creators.
I mean, I look back at some of my very first videos, and they were filmed with a 1.5 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
And I look at them and think, man, that quality was crap. But back in the day, that was the best you could get.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
go on,
I've got a 16 megapixel camera that's 1080p. I don't know what the hell that is. My son reckons it's good.
It is.
So yeah. I mean, my tablet here, it's 16 megapixel as well. Well, you two stop fighting.
Yeah.
And you know, my phone's the same. So I do a lot of videos with my phone when I'm out, because I always have it with me. But a lot of my videos I do on my tablet, because I can pause it and I can keep going. I can swap and change. But most of my videos, people will notice I do in one take.
Yeah.
I don't stop unless you know, I have something I want to do. Then I just pause the video.
Yeah.
Or I give this three-quarters of an hour video to my daughter and say, here, chop this down into 10 minutes or a couple of minutes. I try to keep my video short, sweet, and to the point, you know. So yeah, it makes it a bit hard.
But you could improve even further, Matt, by doing what you're doing, filming it all in one go, and then do close-ups after of say you're tightening a bolt up or whatever, or putting a wheel on. Film that separately, a lot closer, I'll then put that different angle in, and it makes it a lot more interesting. Do a few cutaways of you talking about what you're doing, and that, you know, because that's all in post-production, and that all helps to improve your video content. Because I mean, I was in the video business since 1988. I started filming weddings and commercial jobs way back then, and I had the old style VHS camera with a separate recorder, and I learned, because in my day there was no colleges or anything like that, and I learned through experience. All right, now it's a hobby. It's finding time, because I sit in and watch a lot of videos and a lot of channels, and I follow a lot of channels. It gets harder and harder to go out there with my camera. I am now thinking, well, you know, I'm not going to go into many people's live streams. I'm going to do me interviews as many times as I can during the week, because the hardest part is people say they'll come on and be interviewed by me, but then you can't get in contact with them. You send them emails, you send them hangouts, and they never reply. You know, I mean, because like this week or last week, I was going to interview Enjoying Life, and I must have sent him 3 or 4 emails. Never got back to me until Friday, and he says he was poorly. So I haven't seen him around. So, you know, I think, well, yeah, he must have been poorly. So I arranged it to do it this Wednesday. I sent him an email Monday and Tuesday. Never got back to me. I know what people are like, so it is very hard. But he might be poorly. He might be on vacation. So I don't know. So he's still somebody who I want to interview, because he has a very interesting channel, Enjoying Life.
Because my daughter edited the coffee table build.
Yeah.
The last final assembly on that. She videoed it, and it went for probably 3/4 of an hour, maybe a bit less, when we did the whole thing. And unfortunately, I swore in the video because I burnt my hand. But if you've seen the video, you can understand why. I mean, it was stupid I welded a piece of pipe up, and it was stupid me pick the pipe up with the hot end, not the cold end. But you know, you get that, I suppose. But I didn't burn my hand. I haven't got a mark on my hand, so I was pretty lucky. But yeah, I've got 3 hours of monster truck video, or about 2 hours of monster truck video. I've got to edit down to probably 10-minute sections. I think I might just do that, because I don't like making long videos. I like them, under 10 minutes is good. I have a couple of subscribers that I do watch that they run 30-minute to an hour videos. But having said that, it is a subject I like. It is on hot rods and rat rods and things like that, so I will watch the longer videos on that. But there is a guy that I got the idea for my camper from in America. He built one for his dual cab ute. And I sent him a message and an email saying, yeah, look, I'm interested in doing this. And then I got to ask him a few ideas. And then I built mine. So my whole camper cost me probably $50 to build. All the timber, everything you see inside the camper in timber-wise and the outside was free. I scavenged it all from Bunnings and rubbish bins and whoever didn't want timber. Laminex Industries here in Townsville, they donated all the white timber, all that 8-foot by 4-foot board that's on the outside. They donated that to me for free because they were going to throw it out. And the only thing I bought brand new was the hinges, the door locks, and everything like that. So it's good.
But bye, JC's Fishing Channel. Hope you'll come on again.
Bye, mate. Take it easy.
And I look forward to looking at some of your videos later on. Probably be tomorrow. Because I do, all right, I'll support people when they come on if I think the channel's worth supporting. But then I'll always check the videos out. So if none of you support Jeanette Pickering, I know she's in the chat and everything like that. She's a great channel, a baking channel, and lemon drizzle cake.
No, don't. No, don't do cooking channels. No, don't go there. Don't go there.
So,
Sorry,
so,
Jeanette.
so I'll ask you that question then, Matt. If you don't like cooking channels,
Yeah, man.
why do you go on Jeanette's morning coffee crew?
I like the live chats, mate. I like going on and talking to people from all around the world.
Yeah.
I'll never get to see half the places, and I do watch drone videos. I mean, I've commented on some of your drone videos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't comment. I'll leave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But I like seeing other places in the world I'll never get to. So I've had a request. I've had a request to do some videos of my town, around my town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether people would watch him or not.
Just get them to go over to Aussie Marks. He posts a lot about Townsville.
That's true.
Yeah. You know,
I did a lot when I was in.
So
I did a lot of.
Go on, carry on.
Sorry, I did a lot of videos in Tasmania when I was down there. I did a drive to work video, and I did a couple of places around the joint, and they didn't get many views.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. I used to follow a guy. He started off in England. He was riding a three-wheeler, custom three-wheel push bike around the world.
Yeah.
And I used to comment on his channel all the time, and then he just disappeared. I haven't heard from him in 3 years. So I don't know why.
See you, Paul. Thanks a lot for coming on. And let me know when I can interview you, because I'd love to have you on, you know, to talk about the hot and spicy Saturday nights when he does the
Paul, I've been on you. Sorry, Keith. Paul, I've been on YouTube for 11 years in October. I joined on the 1st of October 2007.
Yeah. So, Pixie's in. How do... Oh, sorry, I'm late. Been out with a drone and just editing as we speak. Should be up shortly. Oh, great. I was watching a bit of your live stream, but it kept on freezing, Chris. So I will have a look at that.
A bit of it.
Oh, so I'll check. I don't think I've got your email. Is your email on your About page, Paul 007? And then I'll get in touch with you, because I would love to interview you one night, you know, especially on a Saturday night when you've got that hot and spicy going. Oh, I tell you what, I love his hot and spicy chit chats. It's the food, though, you know. I mean, he's all right. He's interesting, Paul, because he's very laid back, you know. But I've never seen him do a live one. I'd love to see him do a live one, because he does it all pre-recorded, you know. So get the OBS.
I miss out on a lot of chats because of the time difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of mornings, a couple of nights, I've had my back's been so sore I can't sleep, so I come out and sit in the lounge, and I'll turn my tablet on and I'll get onto a few of the chats then. But that's the only downside to being on the other side of the world. The time differences. I mean, you take it. It's 7:14 a.m. Thursday morning here.
Yeah, and it's 10:15. In the evening, Wednesday evening here, but we have the same problem though, Matt. That like some of the channels that I like to watch, you know, like Green Bay Wacky and Pusa Studios, who I recommend. Pusa Studios, they do interviews 6 nights a week normally, of different channels. I think they've done 70 some interviews. I've done 59. Well, really, I've done 60 because I deleted one. So this is my 60th. You know, their channel has grown because they've been doing the interviews. Because, all right, their interviews last 3 or 4 hours. Mine, I usually like to keep it to about an hour and a half, because otherwise you get lost and my mind starts wandering. But they were about 400 3 weeks ago. There were 400 to 500 supporters behind me, and now they're in front of me. They've picked up, even today, they've picked up nearly 40 new subscribers.
Wow!
You know,
when I first started off, I got my first subscriber. I mean, I think he's still on my channel. I think I still have my first one. Some of my subscribers have left money because they just left YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't count family members as subscribers, but I still have some of my original subscribers And, you know, being on here 11 years, I've seen a lot of them come and go.
Yeah.
And I have actually seen, I mean, I never had a lot of subscribers for many, many years. It's only been the last 12, 18 months that my subscribers has gone from 200 and something to now over 700.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
I think that's just, I think
that's
that's just because I go onto the live chats, and I started to change the content of my video.
Yeah.
And they're getting better. I think my videos are getting better.
Yeah. Hello, Benjamin Shabbat. Nice to have you in the room. And Barry's.
Hey, Benjamin.
And yeah, your mind keeps going, Eagle VP. It's your age, my friend. Yeah, it is, Barry. I realise that it's an age thing. So I sat down today and been thinking about things, and I thought I'd better start getting a lot more interviews in on my channel, because at my age, I might not be around tomorrow. So I'm thinking more like that. I've got to do my bucket list. Now, that's a question I was going to ask you now, you know. What have you got on your bucket list? I know you're only in your 40s, Matt. So, however.
40s? When?
No. And how old are you, Matt, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 51 in October, brother.
51. Well, in your 50s then. So, what have you got on your bucket list?
Mate, my bucket's about the size of a 44-gallon drum for the things I want to do.
So,
I would love to do a YouTube tour. I'd love to catch up on all of my subscribers on YouTube. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of places around Australia I'd love to visit. I just like to I'd like to hit the road when I retire or something like that, and just see Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, Australia's a bloody big place. People don't realise how big this place is.
Oh, it is.
I can drive from my house. I could drive for 2 days just to get to my capital city.
Yeah.
That's 2 days, a 12-hour day driving just to get to my capital city.
Yeah. And it takes me, 3.5 hours to get down to London, the capital. Hello, Mickey, the big red bear Australian. I don't know why the big red bear. I don't know why he put the big red bear Australian, because it used to be the big red bear. He's a pommy now, is he? Oh, what? How's he become a pommy like that? You know, he's British. He's from Swindon.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's from Swindon. Yeah, has he been kidding you on that he's a pommy? God, hell.
I don't know. I just assumed he was.
That's why he's put. That's why he's getting more and more people in Melbourne to Perth, 3 days.
3 days. Yeah. And the best part is, I could drive for 3 days. I still haven't left my state.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, this is it. So, here's another question for you, then, Matt. What would you like to see of my area? Because, you know, I'm thinking about going out with the camera and showing people where I live in Cleethorpes. It's only a small town. It's only got a population of about 70,000. And I look on YouTube. There's quite a few videos on Cleethorpes, but I think I'll take my supporters. I might do it tomorrow or Friday down the seafront, or it's not the seafront here at Cleethorpes. It's a riverfront, because about 5 miles from Cleethorpes is the mouth of the River Humber, where they've got Hale Sand Fort and the other fort, which they put up there for protection in the was it the First World War, something like that. Cleethorpes is not literally on the North Sea; it's on the River Humber. So, you know, I can show you that. I can show you the Humber Bridge, show you a few villages around. Hopefully go out and get some aerial footage as well. So, you know, I'm just thinking about what people would like, besides interviews and things, you know, and it shows people where you live. And I do a commentary on my videos to mention it, you know. So, because
I actually like areas that are non-touristy, if you know what I mean. Somewhere where the tourists don't go. Somewhere that, you know, we've got a lot of hidden places in Townsville, if that makes sense. We've got a lot of old World War I and II sites, and a lot of tunnels and things like that I know about from when I was a kid, but you can't go in there anymore. I would have loved to have had a video camera when I got into places like that. And we have there's a rumour of an underground hospital in Castle Hill. Well, that rumor is true. I've been there. I haven't been inside it, but I've been there. And I used to be in the state emergency service in the SES.
Yeah.
And we used to do exercises and everything up on the sides of the hill. And a friend and I, we actually came across these big steel doors. And when we asked about them, we were told that they didn't exist and we were to forget about them. But, I mean, everybody in town knows about them anyway, so it was no great drama.
Mm.
We're going to go walkies, mate. I can hear my doggies is making a funny noise. Hang on. We'll go for a walk.
And I appreciate
Hello, boys. Here we go. Here's my two boys.
Yeah,
there's my boys.
I bet they're looking forward to the walk then, Mark.
Oh yeah, they want to come in. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you a look at my backyard. Here we go. We'll do that. Hang on, boys. Come on, out of the way. Out of the way. Come on, out of the way. Hey, all right, here. Say hello. Hey, say hello. Here's the boys. Hey, say hello. Here you go. Oh, yeah, thanks. I needed that. I don't need a bath. I had one. Thank you. Yes, I know. So this is my backyard, mate. I'm in a high blocked house.
Yeah.
So this is my backyard. It's not real big, but it's there. The camper's around there. It's around the corner.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, boys?
Mark, can I ask you if you get woken up with a kookaburras?
Kookaburras?
Yeah.
Not as much as we used to, mate. Not as much as we used to.
Yeah. Because I was talking to someone else on a live stream the other week who lives in Australia. I can't remember the channel's name, but he was saying that in the last 5 years, that the kookaburras population has dwindled quite alarmingly.
Whoops.
So that's why I asked you that question, because I mean, I know when I first started following him, when I was talking to him, because I used to video spawn with this guy many years ago. We did, we used to send 3-hour tapes about every 2 months to each other, and every time he used to be talking on the tape, all you could hear was the kookaburras, and now you don't hear them so much.
No, well, we got the same here. You don't hear them as much as you used to do. This is what I used to send my mum. I used to send a thumb drive like this with messages and videos and everything on it from the kids and everything like that. We used to send a lot of messages because she didn't understand how to use YouTube or understand how to do video, run videos, things like that.
Can I show you that, Chopperrule?
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's from Chaotic World.
That is cool.
It is, isn't it? I'll send you it. Yeah, I will do. I'll send you it.
Send me that via email.
That looks brilliant, that does, So definitely.
I like that.
Tell you what, he's a very talented artist and brilliant YouTuber. Really,
I like that Chaotic World, man. I really like that dude.
Yeah, Chaotic World, because he's been very helpful to me and Pixie on OBS. I was going to use OBS tonight, but because I didn't get hold of you in time to get it set up, that's why, but I am going to restart doing my interviews through OBS because it's a brilliant piece of software. And if you can get
I was going to ask you what OBS was.
It's open broadcast software. It's you can do green screening in it. You can do multiple camera angles. You can put a live background on, and put like 2 windows in, like they do on TV. Imagination is unlimited. As long as you've got a computer fast enough to use it, because it's very it uses a lot of CPU power. The one that doesn't is Streamlabs OBS. That has got less resources, but just as good for live streaming, and it's got templates that you can use. So Streamlabs OBS, if you've got, you can get that on the tablet to live stream. Is what you do. You connect it to your YouTube channel. You can go live on stream.
Yes, Barry, I am.
OBS, and you get the chat in and not separate like it is here. It will come up on your screen as you were talking.
I've got my vicious killer guard cat watching what we're doing.
Yeah, you have. So, how do you see your YouTube channel in the next 5 years, then? Or what would you like to see the growth in your YouTube channel in the next 5 years, then, Matt?
Oh, mate, I'd love to see one of my videos go viral. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to have people commenting on it and liking the channel, and being Cookie here can do a few things. Hey, we're going to a. Well, I'll see if I can video it this weekend. I didn't do it last week because of the privacy of people and all that.
Yeah,
we're going to a pet adoption day for Angel Paws, which is who we support here. And a lot of this little fella didn't come from there, but most of my animals come from Angel Paws.
Yeah.
And we foster John. He's that brindle dog that was outside that tried to lick me face. Ow. And he come from Angel Paws. We're fostering him. So I'm hoping I can do some videoing inside the shopping centre this weekend. I took the fire truck down last weekend with Cookie in it, but because of all the people and children around, I didn't video it. I don't videotape children or anything like that unless they're my own. So I have to ask permission from whoever's at the stand, and might do some videotaping, some videoing from the Angel Paws site, and I'll have Cookie in the fire truck going around. So
can I just make a suggestion there, Matt? That while you do that, get a couple of interviews with people who actually run Angel Paws or whatever, or volunteer the time on it, because then that can make it a lot more interesting, because you've got them talking about Angel Paws and you put the footage over the top of them speaking. Makes it a lot more interesting for viewers. So whether you use it's just, that's how I've learned, because when I went out to do the scooter rally in Cleethorpes, hi Mars, I did a couple of interviews on that, and I've had 1,125 views today on that, and that's 3 weeks ago. Awesome. That for me, because most of my views videos I put up, when I live stream, it's about 120 to 150. When I put the Drone Flyers review show up, 120 to 150 again. But I've put up a few things that have gone up into the 700 and 1,000, because my biggest viewing is one that I did 11 years ago, John's passing Florida. I put that up and it's had nearly 11,000 views on. But most of my videos, I'm lucky if I get 150 views, but I still think that for a channel that's only got 2,000 subscribers, that's about 8% of people who support my channel actually do watch my videos. And that I've got a video
of the V8 supercar parade.
Yeah.
And that's got over 35,000 views.
Cool. You've done
that. Was done a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I've got a friend who used to always come with me on holiday. We always took him and his wife to the States, and we both did a video of the Roy Rogers Museum in I forget where it was, California. A couple of months after we'd visited, they closed it down. I never bothered putting that video up on my YouTube channel. It's on my DVD, but I've never bothered putting it up. He put it up, about 6 years ago, and he's had nearly 100,000 views on it. And he's a channel that's only got about 75 to 100 subscribers.
Wow, that's unreal.
Yeah. And then I follow another channel called Graham Barker. He's a wildlife videographer. He's got about 780 subscribers, and he got the Panasonic FZ82 camera about 10 months ago, and he did a review on it, and he's had 80,000 views on that. And I think, I got the camera. Why didn't I do things like that? Because he's just taken it out, filmed wildlife with it, and done a review on the shots and things like that. And I thought,
is Mars in Australia? Is it? Because he says my SS Tirana has a lot of views. Wow, man, I like the SS Tanas.
Yeah. I think Mars is in Australia. Yeah.
I had a 1971 HG Holden Bathurst Special Monaro, and unfortunately it got stolen, and I never took any videos or photos or anything of it because I only had the car a little while.
Yeah.
But I put a 4,000 horsepower V8 engine into a 4-cylinder sedan to run to the drag strip, and only because they said I couldn't do it. So when everybody tells me I can't do a thing like that, I'll put it in there.
Yeah,
I'll put a V8 in the go-kart if I can drive it.
Mars is from Melbourne.
Oh, awesome. I'll definitely get onto your channel, mate. Definitely get onto your channel.
Yeah, another Aussie. Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Yeah. Anyway, I know it's getting, I think we've been on here about an hour and 30 odd minutes, or an hour and 29 minutes, Mark. So I think we'll call it a night if you're agreeing.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Unless you want to go on for a bit longer. I mean, I don't mind, but normally.
It's up to you, but it's only 7:30 here.
yeah, I know it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to go a bit more because we've still got 11 watches in.
Yeah, I don't mind, man.
Yeah, okay then. Well,
I don't mind.
Another 15 minutes. It's just that I'm getting a bit.
Got a BYSS Ute. Oh, dude. I got to show him. Hang on a sec before you, Mars, stay there, dude. I've got to show you a photo or something. Hang on, I'll be back.
Yeah. Look out, 2 Aussies showing off now. Yeah, this is it. My channel. I don't mind that. I hope you don't mind all 12 who are in the chat still that we've lost Mark for a few minutes because he's getting something to show Mars.
Bloody phone to turn on. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Keith. I've got something to show for.
Yeah, I know. He's waiting.
Just got to turn my phone on.
He's waiting.
I know he's a Holden man, but he's going to drool over this one.
Yeah. So Mars, would you be interested in coming on My Time with Gramps interviews? Because I'd love to interview you. A view is a view. Thumbs up. 21. Thank you very much. View is a view. Nice to have you in. Brilliant.
I got 22 on my end.
Yeah, I've only got 21 at the moment, so I love the accents. Oh, thanks a lot. A view is a view. It's a new channel. I think I do support you, don't I?
Oh, sorry, that was my phone. Sorry.
That's all right. Don't worry. I'm just going to review. I think I support his channel. No, I don't. And he's got 5,000. They've got 5,442. You've just got another new supporter. Location the United States. So I have supported you now. I will check out your channel, Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Nuts. Don't tell. Radio Coffee Chat. So she does live streams. Looks like a very nice young lady. Yes, I will check out your channel and get to know you then. A view is a view. So thank you for coming in.
Yeah, Mars, check this out, brother. How's that? 1971 XY Phase 3 Falcon. My baby. Check it out.
Wow, wait. So what do you think to that, Mars? Eh?
Yeah, 800 horsepower at the back wheels.
Yeah. Now, did you build that from scrap?
No, I didn't, mate. That was actually got from a deceased estate.
Oh, look out. We've got sorry, we've got an undertaker on the interview tonight.
Ooh. Check that out. That's me and my daughter in front of my Toyota Hilux with a Mack truck bull bar on the front of it.
Cool. Jeanette, what do you think to the legs?
No, they're scary.
I'll tell you what. One of these days, I'm going to get a couple on here to interview, an husband and wife team. So my
wife's done a runner.
Yeah, I know. I haven't heard anything. Is she making breakfast for us all?
I think she's getting changed. This is Titan. The couple of days after we brought him home, the size of him. That's my second daughter, Vicky.
Yeah.
She's look at the size. Now he's like 30 kilos, 30 or 40 kilos. He's a big dog.
So when you adopt them for life, do you then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I should have showed gone fishing this one.
Oh yeah, what a shame he's gone.
Yeah, I caught that on a little tiny mini fishing rod.
But Pixie says nearly as good as my 1.1 Vauxhall. Laughs out loud.
Mate, I'd use that as a starter motor.
Keith, what's his channel want to be? I'm subbed. Keith, what's his channel want to be? I'm subbed. Choppersrule1's channel. Can you put something in the chat for anyone who wants to follow you again? So, if you like people's channels in here, if you go check them and you like them, hope that you will support them. I mean, we get new ones Mars, in here.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, Mars, that was cricketers. That was the cricketer. What's his name? Jeff Thompson. That was his original XYGT Falcon. Original paint, original everything. Hello, love my drones. How you going, mate?
Hello, love my drones.
This is my other baby. This is what I was riding for a long time.
That's why his channel's called Choppersrule1, because it's Chopper on the motorbike and he rules the road.
There's me and Aussie Mark. That's me and Aussie Mark.
God, I didn't know he had a bike as well.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh hell! Look at that.
Yeah, that's me and Aussie Mark.
You wait until I see him.
And another one for all you Ford lovers.
Whoa.
Thanks, drones. Yeah, I like it, mate. I'm going to get another one day.
Yeah. So Barry, I'll get in touch with you about an interview. Stand by for tomorrow night because I haven't heard from Vane's family vlog. So if he's not on, I'm going to have you on at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So thanks a lot for joining and staying with us, Barry.
Mate, this was the very first three-wheeler push bike I ever built. That's me and my daughter when she was 2 years old.
Cool. Hell, you're very talented, aren't you? Very, very talented.
Yeah. Maybe. And there's Cookie. The day I found him in the storm drain. That's Cookie.
Yeah.
That's my little kitty. The day I found him in the storm drain. So he was so tiny and everything like that. So. I'm just trying to find a. Oh, this is I had this up in my man cave for a while. Just let me know if you can read it. I might have to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, just have a look at
it.
Yeah,
thanks, mate. Yep. So everything you can see it, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, that was I don't know who sent me that. Somebody sent me that, and I had that up for a while. So, this was a motorbike. This motorbike here, the little scooter. This one.
Yeah.
I swapped that for this. That's the car I gave away.
You gave that away?
Yep.
Cool.
He's had his bickies.
Yeah.
Not Becky's breakfast. Yeah. You got to say hello again. There she is.
Hello again there, Mrs. Choppersrule1.
Keith says hello.
That's the only thing when you got your headphones in, they can't hear what you're saying, can they?
Yeah. I want to do this one day. I just can't up myself. I just want to do that.
Oh, I look forward to watching that video when you start building that then, Mark.
Well, I actually built a four-wheel drive Mini when I was living up the Upper Ross. When I was living right up the Upper Ross, and it was a wicked piece of machinery.
Yeah, but the only problem is because I'm 68, Mark. You'll have to get on with it, otherwise I might not be around. Because when you get to my age, you never know how much more time you've got.
That used to be a Subaru Impreza WRX.
Yeah. God, I can
Yeah, I'm
see,
the same, Mars.
I can see you two getting on, you and Mars as well, because you're both into the same things, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, this is my Falcon Ute. I sold that one last year. Well, this year, sorry. I had to sell that to pay the tax man. So
Oh, what a
I had to sell
shame.
my bike. Yeah. So and of course, this is my new one with Titan in the back.
Yeah, and that's the one the camper bit goes on, isn't it?
That's the one the camper goes on. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
we've got ADMR 1985 Andy in the room. Good evening, Andy. Nice to have you on. He's a drone.
yeah, I'm with you, mate.
He's a drone channel. What's that? Which one? Which one you're looking at? Mad Max.
Love my drone, says Mad Max Rules. I first snuck into a drive-in, was Mad Max. Came out a year ago. Done that a few times, mate. Done that a few times.
Oh.
I'm just trying to find.
So
I got some photos of my road trip.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you one more question then, Mark.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should know about you, more about you?
Mate, depends on what you want to know. I'm pretty open. I'm Australian, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You Australians are all the same, aren't you? You know, I think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you follow Vinny G at all?
No.
Well, he's an Australian. Vinny G. It's VINNYGEE. Vinny G. Go and follow his channel.
Hey, Mars. I am the Night Rider.
Yeah, because he's got a good channel. I think you'd enjoy his channel. You know, he talks about a lot of subjects. Does more live streaming. I can't remember where he's from. He's somewhere on the Gold Coast, I think. So I'm not quite sure where.
You know how they talk about Ford being built Ford tough?
Yeah.
You know how they say that in the ads? Not this Ford. That's what's left of his gearbox. Tore the whole front housing out of the gearbox.
Oh.
I spike. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will do. So
I'm just seeing if I can find his channel again.
Yeah. This is what I sent my dad down for Father's Day. This is a vintage oil bottle I got from the swap meet a couple of weekends ago. And Aussie you are, mate. I've always wanted to go there. Hey, mate, anytime you want, dude. I'm like that. I go to places and I'm frightened I'll never come home. Well, here's a photograph of me, my son, and my mum's dog in my camper. Yeah, Mars, that's it, mate. You know what Holden stands for, don't you? That's holes, oil leaks, dints, and engine noises.
Oh, well. Based. So that's the link to Vinny G's, one of his channels. He's got about 2 or 3 now, Matt.
Okay.
So I'll see what his others are, because he's I mean, he did have 3,000 odd subscribers. So I don't know what's happened to that channel, because that last time I saw him, he's still got it. He's still up. It's still active. So I'll put the link to that one in. I don't know what happened to him, but he went off the airways. You know, I think he got banned from doing live streaming. So I think that's why he said.
Oh, right.
So he's got 3 channels all under Vinny G. So the first one is the latest one.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go and check that out.
Thanks a lot, Alex. Appreciate you coming in and joining in the chat and everything. You still didn't text me, so I'm still waiting for a text from you to arrange a chit chat on Hangout sometime. So anyway, Mark, it's quarter to 11 here. I know it's only 7:45 in the morning where you are. So
pretty much.
I'm going to thank you for joining me on Time with Gramps tonight.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
Really appreciate it. Really appreciate getting to know you a lot more. and we have both really appreciated everybody being in the live stream.
Sorry, but I'm just laughing at Mars's comment. He goes, "Yeah, but you could fix a hole in them with a pair of pantyhose." It's true. It's true. Piece of chewing gum and a bit of fishing line, mate. You get them running.
Yeah, I do. You know, you don't know how much I appreciate all your support on these live streams, because when you've got some nice people in who are making some nice comments, no drama, and you're talking to a very interesting guy on the other end, even though he is Australian. You know, I mean, you Australians,
you can't hold that against me.
No, you Australians call us Poms all the names under the sun. We know that, you know, but it's part and parcel of being part of the human race.
I just laugh at you guys that are complaining it's hot weather. That's just normal weather for us.
Yeah, it is hot weather. You know, I mean, you think that in this country we're not used to 30 degrees temperatures. I mean, normally,
that's it.
Our summers are usually about 20 to 23, and the occasional week where we might get up to 28. This year, we've had, 6-7 weeks of hardly any rain, 30-degree temperatures. And you know what I've gone and done, don't you? Yeah. I've gone and booked for the 1st of September to go to Agadir for 18 days. And guess what the temperature is there?
About 38 degrees.
It's in the 30s, yes. So, you know, I must be a glutton for punishment. I says to the missus, why couldn't we have gone to Iceland or somewhere like that, somewhere where it's nice and cool? So
it gets into the 40s here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the best time to visit your country, Australia, is in your winter, because it's a lot cooler, isn't it?
That's it. Yep, that's exactly it. Because at the moment, before we go, I'll refresh my weather thing on my phone, and it's 18 degrees.
Yeah. See, and I'll tell you what it is here in Cleethorpes at this time of night. It's 10:50 near enough, and it's 18 degrees. So we're about the same.
Yeah.
BK, thank you for coming in all the way from Belgium, and it's up there now. So BK, would you like to come on Time with Gramps and be interviewed? Because I'm looking for people to interview, to promote your channels for other people, other fellow YouTubers to get to know you. You know, because as I say, normally I get anywhere from 150 to 200 views on my interviews. So that's a potential 200 more people viewing your channel and getting to know you as a person. Oh, great. I'll if you've got your email on your about page. If not, my email is on my about page. Email me and then I'll get back in touch with you.
6 degrees in Melbourne. Yes, please.
Yeah. Hashtag come on Time with Gramps. Yeah. I had Alex on the other week, and I really enjoyed my interview with him. You know, I'm like you, Mark. I just enjoy talking to people and meeting people. That's why I'd love to see an Aussie doing interviews.
I'll have to get on to Aussie Mark and get him to show me how to invite people onto my live chats. Yeah. Because I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So I may not be able to do it on my tablet. I don't know.
You can't on your tablet. You can only do it on a desktop or a laptop. So
okay, well, I'm going to have to get myself a camera.
So have you got a desktop or a laptop?
My daughter's got a laptop, but I've got a desktop. That's the big computer in front of me here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at the moment. So
yeah. Well, if you've got a computer and you've got Hangouts on it, if I share my screen with you, it's ever so easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll just share my screen. Share screen. That's it. Share. Oh, it's got all that on, isn't it? So is that because I've got that on? Wait a minute. No, that's got. Well, all you do, it's got at the top there, invite people. It's got like a little person, and you invite them, and that's all you do.
Oh, okay.
So
nice.
Now,
okay.
That's it. I've stopped sharing now, and that's all you do. You just go up to the top, hover your mouse here. It comes down, and it's got a person plus. To invite them, you've got to have their email address.
Okay.
Or if you haven't got if you get their email and it doesn't work, you send an email. The link is at the top of the Hangouts window. It's got hangouts.google. So if you copy that, I'll then send them the link via the email to their email if it doesn't work through Hangouts.
All right, I'll give that a go.
You do it that way, and it's ever so easy. And then to live stream, all you do is you go into your YouTube channel, go on events, and just quick you'll see on the right hand side it's got quick via Google Hangouts, and you just create the live event, and then it comes up, and then all you do is you put the Hangout window over the YouTube window, but make quite sure the YouTube window sound is off, muted, and then you're all right. And that's, it's very straightforward to do Hangouts. Now, if you're using OBS or Wirecast, then it gets a bit more complicated. But I
don't want to confuse me too much.
No, with that software, you can do a lot more, presentation-wise and everything. So that's added another 6 or 7 minutes onto it. You really want to do an interview with a Belgian that's beaten England twice in the World Cup? Yes, I would love that. Because Vinny G, I interviewed him. He lives in Australia, but he's originally from Belgium.
Okay, cool.
So, and I've got quite a few Belgian people who I support. Sassy Family, I support those. I support VK. So, this like yourself, Matt, I support people from all over the world: China, Japan, Brazil, Argentina. I mean, I interviewed Eclectic Alua. She's a young lady from Buenos Aires. Lovely conversation. Made a great friend of her. So if I ever get the chance to go over there, I'd love to. And I've got quite a few followers from Australia, and I support quite a few Australians. Droners, motorbikers. All sorts, because that's
true, Jeanette.
Yeah, that's what life's all about, and I'm one of them. Yeah. Jeanette Pickering, one of the greatest channels that I support. Air Lemon.
That's what I say. That's what I say in a lot of chats. You come in as strangers and leave as family.
And and this is it. But I think Jeanette should send you some of Air Lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I got a guy sending me in America is going to send me a bottle of moonshine, so I'm going to have to do a live show and open that sucker.
Oh yes, please, yeah. Wish I could shout a photo on it. Left that I'm youngest at 50, but they're all in. Ian, if I make you have you got your email address there? And I will send you an invite, and then you can come on for the last few minutes of this live stream, and you can show us that photo or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If you want to, but I need your email to invite you on, because I don't think I can. I don't think I've got him in. See, if they follow you in Google Circles and you follow them, it's quite easy then to just know he's not in my circles or anything like that, so I can't add him.
What do you reckon about that, Keith?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Seeing if you're on Hangouts on the computer, you now, because you're in the chat, you can share your screen.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find. I got all these old cars in here, and none of them are Australian. Well, there's another one that I like.
Cool. Yeah, I love going to classic car shows.
I go to car shows all the time and have a tendency to get carried away taking photographs and all that sort of stuff on there. So there's another fellow GT owner.
Yeah. Well, wait. If you've got any more, if you've got any more, show us, because the interview's finished, but we are now just general chit chatting, aren't we? Because
I got heaps of photos, mate.
Yeah,
heaps of them. This one. Hang on, I've got to go back. I've got to show you this one. It's one of my favourites. Hang on, I'll get out of here. It's quicker to go back this way.
Yeah.
This was my absolute favourite thing in the whole entire show. This is it. This is my favourite thing of the whole entire show.
Unattended it will be. Speak again. Put it back on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go. I didn't realise the screen went down. So what it says is unintended children will be given an espresso and a free puppy.
Yeah. See, because I spoke, then it took it off. So that's why I said put it back on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry, mate. Yeah, that's my mate's called Tina runs 8. Mate, I had a Holden Gemini that run a 795 at Willowbank, brother.
Oh, I'll
Actually,
sorry, Matt. I'll talk to you, BK, on Hangouts and show you how to do things. You know.
What colour Cortina was that, mate? Yeah. I might have raced it.
and
that's the back of a Mini. And that's the mural on the side of it. I like old school Minis. I'm not a fan of the new stuff, but I like the old school Minis. I can't help myself. They're just pretty awesome.
So can I just shout out to Jeanette Pickering, coffee morning, tomorrow morning, roughly around about 10 a.m. UK time.
Usually around 7 o'clock my time.
Yeah, it's at 7 p.m. Australian time.
Something like that, yeah, because we're 9 hours ahead of you guys, I think.
Yeah, you are. So all go over and support Jeanette Pickering's morning coffee, and always have a classic. What's that? Classic English car. The Mini. Yeah, it was Jeanette.
You can't have a car show without this one. You cannot have a car show without the Harry Potter car. I tried to get the guy to have an interview with me, but he wouldn't do it. I think I pissed him off and asked him did his invisibility booster still work. I don't think he was too impressed about that.
Yeah, that's the problem, because it's like when I do the classic car shows and I do the scooters and the bike, but I go to some bike nights, but I've never filmed any. I'll have to start going and doing some filming because I don't have a bike. And then the hardest part is getting people to go on camera and talk about the bikes. Well,
that's it. I spoke to the guy that owns this ute. This belonged to his grandfather. Now, he's a grandfather now. So it belonged to his grandfather. And he rebuilt that and put it on a 4-wheel drive chassis. So, but he wouldn't go on video. He was happy to talk, but he wouldn't. A lot of people won't talk on video. They won't do interviews. But some of them will. So I'm going to have to find the ones that will and have a chat with them.
Yeah, that's what you've got to do. I mean, I must have asked about 25 people at that scooter rally, and there was only 2 of them that came on.
There's a Cortina for you, Mars. Check that one out, brother. That's an all original, that one. It's a nice little Corey.
So
that's the engine bay. That's the engine bay of it. So she's a lost stocker. Sorry, keep going.
So if you ever want to come over to the UK, you're quite welcome to come to Cleethorpes. Can always put you up, so
that's cool, mate. That's awesome.
Yeah, so the invite's always there for you, Matt. As long as I'm around.
Cool, mate. Another rat rod. Another rat rod, so they're not too bad. I don't mind them. I like my rat rods, mate. You don't have to wash them. You don't have to polish them. You just drive them.
Now, Love My Drone says his brother had a Triumph Spitfire years ago. It was a fun car to drive. Love My Drones. What else did you get up to in your brother's car? I send you.
I got up to a lot of things in the car. I'm not saying.
On Google Hangouts. Okay then, BK. Yeah, it's eaglevp35@gmail.com. That's my email. So
and just for Jeanette, there you are, mate. There's a red one. Red ones go faster.
Oh, do they? No, I didn't know that at all. Why do red ones go faster?
I don't know. It's always thinking I'll be known. Red ones always go faster.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, that's an original.
So in Australia, how much would that mini fetch nowadays?
20 grand.
Yeah. I was going to say it's about the same price here then, about 20 grand.
There's an Aussie ute. There's an Aussie Falcon ute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bean car. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, oops, you can't. What have I done? There you go. And you can't have a car show without a hippie mobile. You got to have a car show with a hippie mobile.
Cool. Hell, that's cool.
So I just got to get my finger out. Oh yeah, she's not too bad inside that one.
Yeah. I could live in that, or I could go travelling in that.
Only trouble is it's pink.
Yeah, I don't mind the colour, as long as it gets you from A to B.
Right.
You know, I mean,
this is true.
You know, that's why I'd love to see you on your bike doing your road trip all the way around Australia when you retire.
Wouldn't you like to see those things in your rearview mirror coming up behind you?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I'm just picking out the highlights. I mean, this is the Valiant. The Americans call them Dodgers, but these are Valiants in Australia, made by Chrysler. So I love the MGs, mate. I love the MGs. My cousin's got an MG. Oh, there's another Cortina. That's a 4-cylinder Cortina as well. That's the older version. That was a station wagon. That was a 4-cylinder original station wagon. I couldn't believe that when I looked under the bonnet. Sorry, I don't have many photos of Holdens, but
he says
there's
awesome pics.
Yeah, there's another one there. That's the T bucket. First one I come across. Yeah, good old slant 6, mate. 265 Hemis, you can't beat them. And there's oops, too far. There's a little black hot rod there. Yeah, state car, mate. Yeah. Original flathead V8 in it. Nice red interior. It was really. There we are. You can't beat that photo. That's a good one. That one.
That is a good one. That one. Yeah.
So yeah, I've got mate in my. I mean, this is the car show. Just scrolling down, you know, it's.
Yeah.
I only took a couple of photos. Just a few. Just a couple.
Yeah. Love My Drone says you should do a slideshow video of all those.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm actually thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
I'll have to get my act together and see my daughter. She knows how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, it's always nice to have an editor. And if your daughter can do it all, you know, with a bit of nice music on and a bit of commentary, would go down a treat. I look forward to that video. Anyway, I had a late night last night because I was live streaming.
Yeah, you better go to bed.
Because I was live streaming. I did that live stream on domestic abuse.
Yep.
I don't know whether you saw that at all, but it was an interesting
No, I didn't.
Subject.
But I will have a look at it.
Yeah, because I'm going to do a part 2 and a part 3 on that live streaming. Because my other live streams, besides the interviews, are going to be on topics now. You know, I'm not just going to have chit chat. I'm going to have certain topics because I enjoy talking about things that are happening in the world, things that concern everybody. You know, so that's what I want. You know, I'm going to have panels on different panels, different people's opinions, and everything like that. So there again, Mark, I appreciate you for coming in.
That's all right, mate. Pack your crap and get out. I want to go to bed.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody else for being in and stopping in, like Mars and Love My Drones and Alex Release the Lens and Alexander Smith and all those who have been in. They've all been a great part of this live stream. Still got 11
views it's awesome.
In. Yeah, BK. Appreciate you all being on. So hopefully I will be on at 9 p.m. UK time tomorrow night. Hopefully with Vane's family vlogs. If not, it will be Barry's channel, who I will re-interview because I've interviewed Barry before when he had the channel Vlog from the Bog. We'll see how different his channel is. So Thanks, everybody. Good night and goodbye, and God bless to you all.